Hello everyone. Anxiety. Anxiety. You know, when the spirit of anxiety overcomes you, just remember that the Father, His Spirit, the Mother, Father, Source, Creator of all things, unconditional love itself, can transmute all of your anxiety. All of your anxiety. So hand it, surrender in complete form, full reset, hand it over to the Father and let Him transmute it. Let the Spirit work. Let the Spirit transmute. Correction and conviction is always involved. Right now, there is a spirit that is taking the minds of many people. And it came through the portal, it was broadcasted from the Prince of the Air. And it's a mockery on true justice within the heart. Just love, the Father's just love. It's a mockery on this, on the true spirit that's in you, the true peace. So transmute your anxieties and confusions. Anything in between yes and no is evil. And evil meaning anything in between yes and no is confusion. It's lies. Transmuting this, it can take a lot for me, because sometimes you don't know if it's yours or if it's theirs, or if it's what's going on or anything. But what I was shown this morning from the Spirit was that the universe that you see, that you perceived, you were created, this flesh was created, and it was created to smell, sense, see. It was created for these purposes, so that you could see the residue. The universe is just a residue. So you could see the residue, cards, crystals, all the things they call divination in the flesh. It's not divination unless you believe in it. And if you've handed yourself some sort of encouragement from the outside to get your encouragement from the inside, then you have now created a God. So all of those things are purposeful. They all have been used and utilized. Father, the Spirit has led me through lots of different areas in these different places for only the purpose of me to see the residue that the truth already in you, in me, already is. So the universe is a residue and a perception. So we perceive it and we go, wow, it's large. Takes you away already from knowing that this is actually in you. You're only perceiving what already is. So this universe is in you. The way that the Spirit works through people and in people and around people, it works in this very same way. That all of these things are in you. They are just residues of the truth. A perception of the truth that's already in you. And Yeshua was teaching this shit. He was all over this shit. This is why Yeshua was trying to teach that there's the physical law. There's the 10 Commandments. There's the physical law. But what I'm going to do is add on to the physical law. Now I'm going to add on to the physical law with a way of thinking. The way, the life, the truth. And so he added on to these physical laws in order to show you that none of this is physical. That the true laws, the truth of the Father's mercy, unconditional love, all of this, what the Spirit does, all of the Father, that the true law is actually in you. And it starts by seeking the truth, disciplining yourself in truth. What's truth? Everybody says. Well, that's what you have to work out for your conscience. What's the truth? What is the truth? And you will seek the truth. You will seek Christ. You will see Christ everywhere. You will see the truth revealed in all different places everywhere. And like I was saying before, it only reveals first in you. So once it reveals in you, now you have the eyes to see it in others. And this only works with disciplining yourself to your conscience, to what the Father and the Spirit is doing in you. It's no one else's business what the Father's doing. In me, he's doing his business. In you, he's doing their business. The only way to become responsible for him to show you what's happening in the hearts of other people is if the truth is that you won't squander it, that you won't manipulate it, that you won't want it for your own, for yourself. See, the ego subtracts and takes. Oh, this will help me. Oh, that would help me ascend. Oh, that would help me ascend. And the ego grabs and sucks everything fucking dry. But the Christ, Spirit of truth that's in you, says, seek the truth and you will find. So you seek truth in everything. And he adds on to everything. Only an add-on. Add on there, I'll add on there, I'll add on there. So walking in this way, you start to learn to hear the Spirit when he says to add on. And you also start to learn when not to add on. When it's just your ego adding on for, I don't know, I call it pissing in the pocket and shit like that. And lots of people can get together and they can commune and group and feel that they're adding on to each other. And truly it's not what the Father is doing in hearts and minds. It's actually just some of their add-on. Oh, maybe that would help. Maybe that would help. If that yes mean yes, you know mean no. Anything in between, confusion. Oh, maybe this is what the Father wants me to do. If you don't have complete, absolute, then the Spirit won't work in the complete and absolute. So this complete and absolute it's the whisper there is, it's actually who you truly are. Once you clear all of these thoughts out of your mind that are not you, you just are left with your being and your essence of who you are. That enough and alone tells you who you are. Now you can move out and add on and add on. You've got the speck out of your eye and you're able to add on and add on and add on to everyone or everything around you. You would not want to subtract anything, Vesica Pisces anything, or pull or draw from anything for your own self. Now there's a thing about this love thing that everybody's talking about. You've got to love thyself. One of these, when the Father's giving me this and showing me this, one of the things that I've learned is that I'm loving myself already. I don't have to prove it to anyone, or I don't have to selfishly move away. He's showing me that I am loving myself every day as you walk in prayer without ceasing. You are loving yourself every day, and you are loving yourself way, way more when you can add on to everything and not take anything for yourself. And this is a true add-on. At the end of the day, we're all going to be left in a place. And I know for myself, I want to be one that is adding on, and I'm left in that place that I don't need anything for myself. If things come to me, they come gifted, or they come through spirit. If poison's connected to stuff that I get, you can see it. The truth, once it reveals in you, you can start to see all of these different things occur. You will see the Spirit in people that they say, oh no, I've dealt with my ego, but they still go on about and talk about how much money they give and they've given, and they've still got this past attached and say, oh no, I don't do the past, but they attach it in every fucking conversation they have. Come on, guys. The truth will reveal, it will unravel on its own. Work with this, discipline with this, find this within yourself. Know that that's only a residue of what was already in you. Now, why is it speaking to me, and how do I add on, Father, to what it is you're saying to add on to? You either know you're complete and know your perfection, and know that the only thing is to add on here. Everything else is the ego and the flesh. Oh, I want to accumulate a little more. I need that for myself. Oh, that would help my ascension. This is a big one. That will help my ascension. and diving into these things. It's believing is the divination, believing in these things separately, individually, or whatever. Believing in these things and not believing in that the truth is in you. All of it. Residues is what you see from perception. Very, very bent and warped and mirrored and everything. That's why you can't trust logic, you can't trust reasoning, and you can't trust perception. You've got to seat yourself on a throne of perception in the Book of Truth in the Nag Hammadi, it says. Seat yourself on a throne means put yourself over all perception. Take that away. Reasoning doesn't exist in the immeasurable, inconceivable parts of the Father, which is what we transmute and give to him when we feel anything that comes outside of his attributes. It doesn't mean you stop working. It doesn't mean you stop giving. It doesn't mean you stop adding on. No, you just get better and better at equipping yourself with a complete reset from the past, from the future, a complete reset into the now moment. And when you get good at that, everything else comes. Everything else is added on. Where everybody is right now is perfectly where they are. Everybody's wondering, why isn't this happening? Why is that happening? It's like, don't you already know the truth? It's already happened. It's happened. It's already in you. You're just kind of seeing the residue and feeling the residue and maybe being distracted by it and allowing the residue of everything to fucking change your countenance. Don't change your countenance through this time. The true mercy of the Father and the true justice, he already sees everything that's going on in you. He sees all of it. He feels all, he is all of it that's going on in you. It's your business with it. But you can't run and hide from it. You can't run and hide from it. Let him work with it. Let the Spirit work in your heart. Let it reveal. Let it feel what you're feeling. Let it see what you're seeing. Just remember, and the Spirit of his mercy, the Father's mercy, is not a mercy that is derived from sympathy and empathy and emotion. It is not derived from that. His mercy is mercy defined itself. Mercy itself. What's true mercy? Well, you have to see it. You have to see it in everybody. You have to see it everywhere. You have to see his mercy, because you have to see the truth is, holy shit, this is happening, Father. This is happening at the degree that it's happening at. This is fast. This is heavy. Mercy, son, for they know not what they do. Truly. Is it everybody that don't know what they do, Father? Because it seems like, and it's like, that's why I work individually in everybody. It is only you. It's only you. Only you can connect this. Only you can understand this. And then your perception will disappear, disperse. You'll understand that the residue of everything is actually already in you, and in full. You've got the full power in it, the full Christ, the full truth in it. Encouragement, true encouragement, doesn't take someone's awareness over to there and say that will encourage you. These words will encourage you. True encouragement is to do what Yeshua did and find a way to parabolize, find a way to tell them in spirit that you encourage yourself, and you're already doing it. You're already doing it. Like, there's no demons here. You're already done. Oh, really? Yeah, get rid of all this shit. That's not telling you the truth at all. Much love, everyone.